Hey guys, this is Access to brought to you by Exposure. My name is Pauline. I'm your host today. We're going to check out our friends Jason and Elsie at room 312 in downtown Granville. So let's go.
And now, we have a wonderful surprise for you.
Make the mic fly.
Resurrection.
Make the mic fly.
Hey Elsie. Are you good? How are you? Yeah, good. Awesome. It's pretty cool. Going up. Heading up to room 312. Can this fit? Here we are. Hi, Jason.
Hey, how's it going?
So this is room
Yeah, well,
312.
welcome to 312. Yeah, I'll give you like a quick little tour. This is like some of the print magazines and books we have. This is like a really cool zine that we got in from Japan. It's from Undercover. And yeah, it's got like a bunch of work from Jun, the designer, and his friends. Yeah, just kind of like a really cool, creative, yeah, little zine from them. And I can show you. Actually, yeah, there's these totes that Elsie worked on. So they're all like reconstructed from a vintage shirt, and she found like a way to kind of just use all the pieces of the original shirt to make it into something original. Yeah,
It's pretty cute.
all right.
Quite a wide sleeves.
Yeah. Got this.
Crazy.
Yeah, this really amazing vest from Capital, another Japanese brand. Yeah, it's like all individual pieces of woven fabric. Yeah, this is like I think one of the most notable things we've got. And we've also got some women's clothes as well, like these yeah, these Miyake tops. So yeah.
It's actually pretty new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff is pretty good condition. Yeah, even though it's vintage. Yeah, I think these are pretty cool as well. Yeah, I got like a bit of footwear. And yeah, we're trying to make it a bit more open, so we have like women and men's sizes. Yeah.
There's a tiny one.
Yeah, these ones are pretty small. They're fun. Yeah. Yeah. So we're trying to bring in like just like a whole range of designers to trying to open up the variety. And then yeah, we've got like this kind of centerpiece table here to highlight some of the more unique things we have too. Yeah, like we've got some of these found objects as well, like this one. Got an incense holder that Elsie made herself. Yeah. Yeah, one of our friends runs like a floral shop, so we're trying to just bring some plants into the space to liven it up as well, make it a bit more inviting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is our friend Bree. She does these like really cute illustrations, and yeah, they're just a nice little kind of a gift card or something.
What's the concept behind the boutique shop?
Behind 312. Well, I think it's just a lot of our interests, a lot of things that we're interested in, I guess, outside of like our work lives.
Yeah, it's something that we always wanted to do.
Yeah, the concept. Well, yeah, so it's a mix of consignment, vintage designer clothing. We have, Elsie got a lot of really cool print magazines and books that you can't really find in Canada too easily. So we have like a good range of that. And then we also just have like random sort of curated objects as well. So like glassware and yeah,
Wines.
yeah, we got wine. My roommate, ex-roommate, we don't live together anymore, but he works for a local wine company, so we have just some stuff that's close to us that makes sense, yeah.
So what's the motivation behind there? I guess it's you're like both of you really interested into like those stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The motivation behind 312. I feel like to have something on our own, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you know, we've worked for like people in the past, and
Yeah.
it'd be just nice to have something that we kind of like, we choose what to be here, the connections we make with other people, and yeah, something that's come from us.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
essentially sharing a part of our world, or I guess, yeah, things that we find are worthwhile to actually bring and make a business out of it if we can. Yeah.
That'd be better, yeah, if we can actually do
Yeah.
that.
So what about when was the boutique open and what's the currently like business hours?
We opened at the end of August.
Yeah. Technically, like
Very
the first month was September.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was only a couple months ago. So yeah, currently, since I'm still working full time and we can't really operate at like every day, so we're only open on the weekends, Friday and Saturday at the moment. Yeah.
So after having the idea of like running the boutique shop, how do you guys start? How do you guys like start it? And like how long did it take you to start it?
I think we started kind of planning it during quarantine, like.
The beginning of the year after after we couldn't make the trip to Japan.
Yeah. So Elsie, you quit your job.
I quit my job.
Yeah, that was
I was
a
ready
big,
to start something new.
a big catalyst.
Yeah, and we've been having this space for like
A while.
a while. Like we
Yeah.
had it the beginning of the year, so we always had the space, and we were just really trying to use it to like we're trying to push it to the maximum. Like
So
we're
it was like a studio before, right?
yeah, we use here for
Yeah, I
studio
think I would
before.
used to come and like work on music here.
Yeah.
And Elsie, you would. We would just work
We
on
come here
random.
after work.
Yeah, just come here after work and do stuff that
Like
we
that.
would want to do like creatively.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we planned a trip to Japan, and we're kind of gonna use that as like basically a creative, inspirational jump off, and then come back, hopefully bring some like really interesting things that you can't find here, and then try to like use that to start the store. But that didn't happen. We couldn't go to Japan. Whole world went into a pandemic, so yeah, we had to kind of pivot. We had to pivot,
Yeah.
and
Figure something else.
yeah, so yeah, I think it's just a lot of yeah, trying to make something work and going with
Yeah, I remember before it's only kind of like a very blurry idea that we wanted to do this. But then I think it's kind of like what happens in the world all of a sudden kind of pushed us. And then we were like, okay, maybe try to solidize this. Let's set up like a deadline or like set up a goal.
Yeah.
And then we actually started to talk about, okay,
It's like, holy
by the
crap,
end
this
of
is
the month,
yeah,
what
yeah.
we're
I think
gonna put out.
it started off really like jokey and fun.
Pretty
like,
jokey at first.
And then we realized, okay, we actually have like serious work to do, and like if we want to like be open to the public, like there's a lot of actual work that goes into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot the question already. Yeah, I think that's how we started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So like, where do you guys resolving all the products, and like who make the main decision on buying?
Like the clothing or
The things we have here.
Yes.
all the things. I think we both kind of just pitch something to each other, and then we see how we both feel. Like whether it's I think Elsie has a better eye on the glassware and
Depending on what kind of side, I guess. Yeah, because we have like glassware, we have print, we have garment, we have like different kind of things. And I feel like we have a big range of consignment garment that like a lot of Jason's friend would just want to exchange clothes. They trust us and then just would give it to us to consign them. And we also will like source stuff ourselves. So a lot of stuff we make decisions together.
I mean, yeah, there's some things we both feel strongly about and some things we don't feel as strong about. But I think we've always learned to meet in the middle and try things out while still respecting each other's tastes.
Yeah, definitely a practice. Yeah.
Is there any like disagreement or conflict?
Oh yeah. For sure.
I feel like we both have like a pretty specific. Yeah, like we have strong opinions sometimes. Yeah, definitely.
There's
like
been, there's been disagreements.
Disagreement
But
for sure.
but I think the most important thing is that we've always gotten through it and come to a conclusion at the end that works. I think for both.
I think
of
we
us.
both know that we both want the best for here. It's like it's so fresh, and we both want to just give it the best. So it's okay to have disagreement. I think it's only gonna make it better.
It's natural that it'll happen. Yeah.
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 Okay. I have some question about like Elsie.
Sure.
So we know you graduated from like Emily Carr University. So like, how's your daily life back to the school time?
School time. Just a lot of work. I remember I would stay. I mean, the first couple years I didn't really know what I was doing, and then after I think I was like very interested in like furniture design or like space design. So I would spend a lot of time at metal shop or like just actually making stuff or doing stuff. So nothing too much. Yeah, I just feel like also a lot of essays I have to write, a lot of critiques. So it was just kind of repeat these things and then like they finished it.
So what did they teach in like industrial design?
I honestly think it's quite broad what they teach. You can like choose if you want to go to like maybe a more like wood specific core class, or you can go to more like critical design, or you can choose to do maybe more sculpture based. So they kind of give you those choices, and they call it industrial design, but they teach kind of different things, but you can kind of choose. Yeah.
And what's the most unexpected things you learned?
At school, back
Yes.
to school. I feel like I learned so many. I don't know, like so many things that I feel like so far from now. I feel like I learned a lot of things that's unnecessary.
That's cool.
Like when I like think back, I know I just think the first year I feel like it's cool, you know, like you get to try different things. It's totally cool. It kind of like opened my eyes. But I just feel like when I think back, I didn't really know what I did for my foundation year, let's say. Yeah, I just don't know. I feel like we went to like field trips, we went to like oh yeah, I learned Arduino. That's quite unexpected because I somehow ended up taking that electronic core class and I learned how to like solder electronic stuff. That was quite, yeah, surprising for myself because I totally didn't do anything related now. Yeah.
So you can make computer parts?
I did make some kind of Arduino stuff. I totally forgot it now though. Yeah.
Right, so like, what did you do after graduation?
I worked at a kind of like a homey retail store after I graduate, and I worked there for maybe like a couple years, and I quit this year, and this is what I do now. Yeah.
So like, what was your mentality like after you graduated? Like, in between jobs during that time, I actually didn't have that time because I was already working there while I was at school. But I think what I was thinking at the time is just I really want to find something else to do. But I'm kind of like, okay, but I still have to do this. But I'm like still trying to do more tasks at my previous company. Meanwhile, trying to look for a place that I wanted to go, and yeah, like something that's more challenging in a way. So I was just maybe thinking, yeah, like I just have to keep trying, yeah, like till I maybe land somewhere, yeah. So like, for the shop, what is the daily operations like?
Wow, daily operation. We have a meeting every day. I mean, every week.
We have
That's
just
first.
like one meeting to kind of plan out what we're gonna like do this week, what kind of social media stuff we're gonna post about, what
Website.
updates to the website, and then talk about like how the last week was, I guess.
Yeah, we always will
Any-
have like a sum up for the
Yeah,
previous
anything
week.
noteworthy, and then I guess Alcie's here pretty much
Most of the
throughout
time.
throughout the week, and then I'm at my day job, so we don't talk as much about it after the meeting, and then unless we'll still have little chats like throughout the day just to make sure we're on the
know.
same page about stuff. And then when we're actually open, I think we just get the store ready, say hi to people that come by, and there's not too much to do. So since it's a small space, we just reorganize the space every now and then and try to find a new way to kind of refresh it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we were not open, we just do like post or like upload things on the website. These tasks, and like maybe arranging. We have to take a lot of photos for a website, or doing editorials is like always on our mind. Yeah.
What about like, what role are you guys like taking in this business?
Well, we're both co-owners, so I guess.
Well, yeah, we're like doing every.
Right, but there are things that
we
you're
have
better at than I am, and then there are things that I'm stronger at as well. So I think, like Alcie works with our friend Eric to do a lot of the photography. So that you guys kind of just take care of all of that. I'm pretty hands off on that side. I do like copywriting for the websites, yeah, and social media. Yeah.
Yeah, you like Jason take care of a lot of the descriptions and content. I do maybe more leaning to the visuals, ideas for the photos. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's maybe what we're doing. Yeah.
To run like Room 312, do you think the stuff you learned from school help you more or after the school?
Do you mean like it taught me, like it gave me experience when we were like running the space? Yeah, I think school kind of, because I feel I have like kind of a strong feeling of, let's say, how in a layout way, like I see how things are placing inside here. But I think I learned maybe more experience from my previous job, because this is more of a kind of how to talk to people, how to build connections, you know, keep the space tidy and all that. I think it's from my previous job. Like from school, it's more of, I think from school it motivated me to do more of what I learned from school, because that's actually something that I want to make and do. I think it's something that I like wish 312 could have in the future.
Like stuff that you make yourself.
Yeah, like
furniture.
something that's more furniture or like object. That's something that's outside, like extend outside of the textiles, because I know like a lot of people know we have the shirt toe scrunchies. They're all like pretty sewing based stuff. So I wish in the future there are like just more of the other object as well. Yeah.
What's your future vision on this boutique shop?
Oh, future. I think we'll have a bigger space. I think.
Yeah, that would be the next step. So that way we could have like a proper like maybe like work stock room in the back, and then just like a really nice clean layout for like the front of the shop. But
Yeah, make it more. Yeah, I just think then we don't have to put storage in the space as well.
Yeah, we're kind of making it work as it is right now. But what else for the future? Just continue to bring in like things that hopefully people will find inspiring as well. Like the magazines that we've got are, I think, pretty unique, and yeah, bring in just take it day by day, meet new people, and yeah.
Yeah, and have like on our like on audience and meeting more people. Yeah, in the future.
I think we'd love to do an event at some point.
Oh, events for sure.
Yeah, but
Event.
can't really do that right now. But
Yeah,
in-
I
in
think that's
time.
something we really want to do when
Yeah.
this thing is getting better. You know, we have like so many ideas of what kind of event we want to do. You know, doesn't matter relate to music or like print or photos, anything that can, you know, kind of create this experience.
Yeah, just something
Yeah.
opening up to the community as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we also want to find a way to use some of the money we make to donate to certain causes that makes sense. But yeah,
That's still a work in
yeah,
progress.
we're trying to figure out something with that too. Yeah.
Okay. Some questions for Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just introduce yourself more to the camera?
Sure. My name is Jason. I'm 24. I make music. I studied fashion design after high school. Clearly that didn't go well because I'm not designing clothing anymore. I'm just selling it. But I think that experience taught me a lot.
Yeah.
I had like my own T-shirt brand that I like made like screen printed stuff while I was in school. So that taught me a lot about, I guess, just how to run a brand. I don't do that anymore, but I think all of those skills ended up leading me to 312. Yeah. Besides that, I'm the manager at Haven, which is like a local boutique in Gastown, and yeah. Well,
How long have you been working at Haven?
it's around like 4.5 years. Yeah.
So what's the experience in there, like in Haven?
What's the experience like? It's cool. It's the best retail job I've had, and I've been working in retail since I was 16. Yeah, so I guess compared to like other places I worked at, like I worked at a store called J2, which was in Metrotown Mall. It's more mainstream, but like it was a pretty small team there. And then I worked at Nordstrom for a bit, and that was like a very big switch up because it was very corporate and not my vibe at all. But the money was good for a little bit, and yeah. So Haven, I think the team there, everybody's just kind of on the same page. We're not really out to like try to make more sales than other staff because we don't have like commissions in the same way, and the product is just the best product. So I think, yeah, made a lot of good friends there. Yeah, and met a lot of really cool people too, customers too. Yeah.
So like to running Haven and Room 312 in a sense is quite similar, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming there's like some difference between them two. Like, so how do you see yourself running both shops?
I see. I guess since I've managed for a bit at Haven, I've got the experience to kind of like understand how just over time, like how the daily flow of traffic comes in to the shop is, how like, yeah, everything that goes into like running a clothing store is, I can transfer all of those skills to here, and so that's pretty much the same. But I guess the difference is I'm working on 312 with my girlfriend, so yeah, I think the inspirations that and the conversations we have are very different from the conversations that I'm having with my coworkers, and yeah, I think the aesthetic's different too.
Yeah, I think it's quite
Yeah.
different.
So Haven's like super masculine, all menswear, streetwear, pipe sneakers, that sort of thing, and here it's a bit more like, what's the word? I mean, we just have it's less masculine than here for sure in that sort of sense. It's more
I feel like we're trying to have some kind of home object as well. Rather, like we're not really just having clothing, I guess. We have more than just that. Or we're trying to do more than just clothes.
Yeah, I guess what we're doing is a bit more DIY. I mean, it's very DIY. Yeah, because we don't really get anything from official brands or stockists, besides some of the print. So
The
everything
prints we got.
Yeah, everything we're kind of putting in 312 is stuff we've found ourselves and kind of just really wanted to make it happen. Yeah.
So what's the audience like here?
Wow, so I feel like so mixed. First, friends. Yeah, I feel like they always know where we are,
It's
and
nice
they
to have like
yeah,
the support.
the support from them.
But we see like new faces every week. It's they're usually like creative people that are working in the industry as well in some sort of design related field, I've noticed.
Or a lot of people that's studied law. I mean, like I've met so many people
Oh, really?
that they're so outside of like my personal circle. I feel like I would never meet them if we don't have the space. It almost like provide this space so I could meet with someone that I feel like I will never have chance to talk to them. So actually a lot of people that's not in this circle as well. Yeah, so I thought it's quite like mixed.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Quite interesting.
yeah, quite interesting. Yeah,
Law. Oh.
yeah, yeah. No, it's fun. I had a chat with her.
I told you that story to tell you this one.
This goes out to my G. Love sick like a dog with canine sensitivity. Developing this new theory, a reality.